Hello, everyone, and welcome to FTB Sports. This is your Manchester United versus Sheffield United Premier League preview. So tonight we're joined again with Mr. B. Hello, Mr. B. How you doing? Good day?
Evening. Great day as always.
Excellent. See, representing the United, all the merchant at the back. If you need anything, you know who to go to. Mr. B.
Something like that. Yeah, right.
Yeah, go to Mr. B for all your merchant, guys. So again, before we go on to the preview show, let's talk about the game on Sunday. Well, we did the reaction and everything. Positive all the way around, wasn't it, really?
Yeah, definitely. Perfect result. And as Ollie said, he played it his way and won his way. So yeah. Very, very happy.
Now, going into the obviously into this game against Sheffield United, obviously it's happened to us last season. Hasn't happened to us as yet, because in theory, I think they are the first team up there in the top 6 that we've beaten this season. So we've beaten them, and obviously now we're going to go to playing Sheffield United, who are struggling. They only beat Newcastle. I think they've got only 5 points from all the 19 games they played this season. Now, do you think the players will go there with a different sort of attitude in like turning up and thinking, oh, we won the game anyway already? Or do you think they will go there with a mindset, we can extend the lead because Liverpool could lose this game or lose their game?
I hope the attitude is that they can extend the lead. This will be a big test because, as I said, this is probably the easiest game we've had in a couple of weeks. And it's the easiest game we're going to have out of our next 4 or 5. Yeah. So I think that they need to get their game heads on. This is the game that they need a lot of probably self-motivation for, because at the moment there's challenges. You know, there's fear in the opposition. Now, Sheffield Wednesday, bottom of the league, we're top. Yeah. They need to go in there with the right attitude. Definitely need to go in there with the right attitude.
Plus, like with it as well, Sheffield United, all right, then they're bottom of the league. They've only won 1 game. That was against Newcastle. They've drawn 2 games. They've got only 5 points so far in the league. But at the same time, it's a game that we got to go in as a club, as a team, and basically fight. Because you've got to remember, they're going to scrap for every single thing, aren't they?
Yeah, and probably play with a back 5.
They will play I guarantee they will.
Back 5. So we need our ball players playing. They need to have their game heads on, which I don't doubt that they will have in all fairness. I don't doubt for 1 minute that they're going to have their game heads on.
Yeah, I think as well with it, I was looking as well. So if we went through the team, the predicting team tomorrow, De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Bailly is going to come back in the frame tomorrow. You got Maguire. Obviously, he hasn't. We keep saying he had missed a game this season. You got. Well, it's when we look at it, and he does get quite a lot of criticism. I criticize him all the time, I know, but it's almost like he's Mr. Captain Reliable, isn't he? Because he doesn't miss these games.
No shine. Nope. He plays everything.
He plays every single game. So we could. I was doing another show earlier today, and someone said if he has cost us £5 or £10, a lot of people will be saying he's world class. But because of obviously the money is there, the 85 million's there, but it's not his
world class. He's not world class. He's a better defender than me, but he's not world class.
Yeah. So then we've gone into, obviously we've got Shaw will be playing. Shaw, to be honest with you, as much as
going to play.
Luke Shaw is playing.
I think he's going to play Telles. I think he's going to play Telles. Yeah, I think he's going to play Telles tomorrow.
It would be something different.
I think Telles needs game time, because if Shaw gets injured for whatever reason, Telles is going to come and call. I think Telles might start tomorrow.
Yeah. It's not a bad shout, to be honest with you. I think with it as well, with Telles will bring something different as well, because obviously Luke Shaw, don't get me wrong, I think he's United. A lot of us talk about Bruno Fernandes and talk about Pogba, but I think he's probably our outstanding player of the season. That's my honest opinion.
Well. Yeah, he stepped up. He stepped up.
Yeah. So for me, it's Luke Shaw. As far as we know, about you saying you think Telles might start, I think it's going to be Fred, Pogba, Bruno Fernandes tomorrow. Bruno Fernandes will play this game because this is going to be a game that we need to unlock a defense.
Yeah, he's playing. That's the three.
Yeah. And then the front three who played against Liverpool will keep their places, where I'm looking at Greenwood, Cavani and Rashford.
Do you know what? I think at the moment, Cavani's nailed down the centre position.
Yeah.
Right now, Martial is challenging Rashford. It wouldn't surprise me if Martial starts, because Rashford, they're saying Rashford trained today. That's fine. It was only bruising with his knee. But at the same time, he could start Martial tomorrow.
He could, and then bring on Rashford if need be.
Yeah, have Rashford as a sub.
Yeah. Again, for me, I keep talking about it, but I think it's only because I want to see him play. Hold on 1 second. Okay, we are getting joined by Amonde at streaming. Hello, Amonde. You're
How
on.
you doing?
Hello, you're right. Yep, we can hear you, but you need to take your camera. Show us your camera. Take it off.
How do I do that?
There should be a button at the bottom there.
Start cam, share screen.
Yeah, that's the one.
Start cam.
Oh, he's taken them. So he'll be back on. He'll work it out. So yeah, we've got a Monday on. So that'll be quite interesting to hear his thoughts and his views on the team. So what it is, again, like you said, you are right in what you're saying with Rashford. I do believe he could rest Rashford tomorrow, just for the sake of, play. Because I think with it, what we have is we've got Martial. We've got a player who's lacking confidence at the moment.
Yeah, agreed.
Lacking a lot of confidence at the moment. What do you think that's boiled down to? Because again, I can't really and truly see what the problem is with his confidence.
His confidence is low because he keeps missing chances. It's as simple as that. The chances that he's getting, that he should be banging, should be putting away, he's missing. We're not talking about the worldies or the superstar goals. Just the simple chances. But every footballer, every striker goes through a little dippy patch. I mean, a lot of fans say they wouldn't have Martial in their team. I wouldn't change him for anybody at the moment. I would keep him, But at the moment, with Cavani, as I said, with Cavani, maybe Cavani coming in has put his nose out of joint, But look, it is what it is. Cavani's a better player.
Quality as well. But again, we were talking today on the show, and we were trying to explain to say that I believe Cavani could teach Martial a lot of things, but at the same time, when you look at the play with it, he does do a lot of the dirty work, what no one really should pick up, doesn't he, Martial? Because if you notice what he does, people say, oh, he's never looking happy, he's always looking sad and things like that. But it's a case of he drops off, he brings people into play. And
his link play is good.
Yeah,
his link play is exceptional.
Yeah,
but because he's a striker and his name's not Firmino, then he gets knocked. Yeah, but his link up play is great. His link up play is top notch.
Yeah. So again, like another player, I believe, get critiqued quite a lot, and he's always in the newspaper. And I always sit there and say, well, if his name was Rashford, he probably wouldn't get no critique. But then on the flip side of it, the tabloids in this country, every time something happens with Rashford, they're ready to lynch him, aren't they? Really?
Yeah, but that's just the press. That's just what it is. That's a different argument for a different day. That's just what it is.
Yeah. So with it as well, we're going to look through quickly some of the stats here, and they're alarming, aren't they? So United have played 9 games at home this season, scored 12 goals and conceded 13, minus 1 goal different, picked up 14 points from it. What do you reckon that home form is down to?
The beginning of the season and lack of confidence. It should be different now. It would be interesting to see the comparison between our first set of home games for the first part of the season, and now the team is confident and to a certain extent firing. It will be interesting to see what the number difference was. I'm not expecting us to win every home game for the rest of the season, no, but I do expect there to be a considerable shift in the goals for and against column, because that's ridiculous. But then it shows how weird the league is, that we've won. We've done what we've done away from home. Our home form has been what it is, but we're still top as well up until obviously Man City play later. We're still top. So it's interesting.
It's like you said, it's very interesting stats as well. And obviously going into Sheffield United now, looking at their home record, their away record, they've played 9, they've scored 4 goals, conceded 17, and the goal difference is -13 with only 1 point on the board. So on paper, looking at that form, it's saying United should get all 3 points.
Yeah.
But what's on paper and reality is 2 different things.
Exactly. And attitude, again, as we said at the beginning, it's going to be about the attitude. This is a game where they're going to need to get themselves up, start quick, start aggressive.
Yeah.
I mean, but I don't doubt tomorrow. I don't doubt tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, guys.
Go on.
I can't seem to get the camera working. I had it going the other day in another stream, but for some reason, I'm sitting on my laptop. I can't get it opening. It's saying I'm going back into the options to try it, but it should be coming up on my laptop here.
Yeah, you see, we use our mobile phones.
Oh, you use a mobile?
I'm on a laptop. The bottom of the screen has got mute, start cam mic, share screen, and new studio.
Yeah.
Does it say stop cam?
Yeah, it says.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone.
It's the next one. I'm sure the next one, it's cam and mic. I was going to say to him, it's cam and mic.
Yeah, he's there. He's there. He's still there.
Yeah, go to cam and mic.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Yeah, go to cam and mic.
Yep.
And then it should.
There's no option. It's not really showing me much. Yeah. I'm really sorry about this, guys.
Don't worry.
I'm gonna try and fiddle about and see if I can get back on, or maybe come on the mobile phone then.
Come on your mobile phone. Just come on your mobile phone.
All right. Sorry about that.
5. That's
carry on.
Go on your mobile phone. We'll accept you there. All right. Bye. Okay. So he'll come off on his mobile phone. Remove him. We've got only about. We'll wait for him because we can ask him the team what he reckon the team is, and then we've almost done anyway. So what we've said, we're talking about the whole. Let's put us back to normality now. Layout, 2 of us on the screen. Done. Yeah. So for us, looking at what we're talking about on paper, it seems like United should really and truly have this down to a T. The only issue I have, I'm going to go through some of these stats with you and form with you, and they don't really make great reading. It's one of those ones. So with it, Man United, basically, go back to last season, like go back to say December, and we beat them 3-2. We were okay on Monday. There he is. He's in. Yep, we've got you in. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi,
sir.
How you doing?
Welcome.
We're good. Welcome.
Greetings, Mr. B. Greetings, Errol.
Good. Great. Greetings. How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. How you guys?
We're good.
Man,
We're good. Thanks for joining us. We hope this is going to be our regular spot every single preview and review shows.
I hope so too.
Brilliant. It's nice having you on board as well. Thank you very much. So let's go through. We went through. So me and Mr. B, we went through the team. Can you see any changes? I'm going to give you my prediction and see if you could think of if there's going to be any changes. So I've gone for De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Bailly, Maguire, Shaw, Fred, Pogba, Fernandes, Greenwood, Cavani, and Rashford. Do you think that's going to be the starting tomorrow, or do you reckon there might be changes?
I think there might be some changes. He might tweak it a little bit because of the game on Saturday. So it's Wednesday, Saturday, isn't it, this week?
Yes. Yeah.
So maybe bringing Donny, man. He's got to show some love to Donny somehow. I'm not saying rest Bruno, but try and fit Donny in somehow. He's got to be. Donny can play a 6, 8, or a 10. You know, so just try and incorporate him into the side just for confidence, because I expect us to win tomorrow.
That's what we're saying. So we went through the stats, and basically Man United home stats this season, we've played 9, we scored 12, conceded 13, minus 1 goal different, and dear. 14 points though.
Okay. That's not very good, is it? Just only 12.
When you hear it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's the away form that we're
It's
kicking
the
it with.
away. We have not lost a game away from home
Okay,
all season.
okay.
Since last year. So we've set records about that. But
How do you justify that kind of form then? What do you think's going on there with the home form?
For me, I believe it's going to be like what Mr. B touched on earlier. It's probably lack of preparation, lack of sort of when we went back in pre-season training, we only had like the Villa as a warm-up and that was it. And I think three of our first games at home we had home and we lost those games.
Right. But I'm talking about the home form.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make no sense whatsoever. I think it's also to do with the crowd.
Yeah, good point. You think sides are coming like tomorrow? Who we play? I think we play
Sheffield United at home.
Yes, did we play against them recently?
We played them recently and we beat them 3-2, but it was
I remember that game.
We're very lucky. We're very lucky.
Yeah, I remember that game. And they were looking. They set up well. You know, they're hard to break down. So I imagine teams come to Old Trafford will set up like that, and it's down to us to break them down. You know.
Yeah.
But that means us playing a bit higher up the pitch and being a bit more adventurous.
Aggressive.
Yeah, but that's what Mr. B was saying earlier as well, because we were talking about obviously you said it as well about the Bruno Fernandes and the Van der Beek, where I said I think Van der Beek could get a game there, but the problem is with it, we need Fernandes there to open up the defense.
Yeah, yes and no. I think Donny is more like his movement. He can not say he can create that like that, but I think you also got to bring him in because to show what he can do. Because I think it's going to be very, very effective. His movement around the box is going to be dangerous. Yeah, it's hard to pick up his late runs, a bit like Scholes kind of thing, you know. Yeah, very intelligent, high IQ that player, but we just haven't seen enough of him yet. So it's hard to sort of critique him or big him up or anything because we're not seeing it. We're not seeing it yet, but I'm sure he can do. Although he's slightly different to Bruno Fernandes, I'm sure he can be just equally as effective, you know, playing in that role.
So with it, Mr. B, though, do you think, because we've been doing this now on Monday for about our third show now?
Third show, yeah.
And it's where we're talking about like the positioning and stuff like that. I honestly believe there is something in it that Pogba will believe in at the end of the season, and he then will basically be the replacement for Pogba.
Good point. Yeah. Good point. That could explain why he's not playing so much, being brought in so much this season.
Yeah, but the problem is the position that they're playing him in when he comes on isn't the Pogba position. It's
so what do you think the Pogba position is?
Well, it's the player beside Fred or beside the defensive midfield, because at the moment that's where he's starting, but obviously he's now got license to go up and down, so he will be the box-to-box, say?
Yeah.
He's not playing Van der Beek in the box-to-box role when he comes on. He's playing him in the Bruno role when he comes on. So as much as, you know, we might feel that he is the replacement for Pogba, he's not playing him in the position to get used to that role.
Yeah. So you want to play as an 8. So I believe he can do that. He's intelligent enough. He can actually do that. He can fit in no problem, like a duck to water, you know? Yeah. I'm not really worried about that. I think he can do it easily.
It's just a time. So it's the timing. It's the timing of giving him the opportunity, like we're saying. He will, and as much as people outside are getting the influence and saying that, oh, Ole don't want him, Ole, we don't know what's going on inside. And I'm sure if he wasn't happy, we'd probably hear more about it. But there must be something behind the reasoning why he's not playing at the moment at United.
Sorry, I read a quote today from Ollie. He was comparing it to saying, look, the guy's happy. Don't quote me on this. He's saying basically the guy's happy. Ollie referred to when he was playing for Fergie. He had that role and he kept him happy. It's about ticking over and everything else. But I think I'm on the same page as you when you're thinking about planning for next season and all that kind of thing. I really do believe that. It's funny. A lot of you, I talked to my brother the other day. He was saying the same thing, you know?
Yeah, but
about him being going to slot in.
Yeah, but he will slot in. But we got to remember as well, as football fans, yes, I'm on Ole's back quite a lot about why not playing him. Again, we need to look at it and think there's a lot of games still left of the season in the current climate we're in right now, and we've got a good squad. We've got a very good squad of players.
He will get games. The problem is he won't play the big games. He'll probably play Europa home and away, both legs until maybe quarterfinal. If touchwood we get there, he'll probably play FA Cup games. You know, I mean, he started against Liverpool. He will play the FA Cup games, so he will get games. It's just not going to be the games that, you know, the big games, the every week games, the Man Cities, the Liverpools, the Tottenhams. You know, he might get the Burnley. He might get, you know,
Sheffield United.
That's where I think he
tomorrow.
I mean, you know, it could be. It could well be. He could throw a curveball. He could throw a curveball tomorrow. I doubt it. Well, I know he ain't. Bruno's starting tomorrow, but you know, you never know. You never know.
Or could he then, if he's starting with Bruno tomorrow, could he? This is going to be a tough one. Could he then drop Pogba?
We need to create tomorrow. I think we need to open them up. I wouldn't be happy if he started with like the Matic, Fred, McTominay kind of thing, because it lessons are creative options, you know.
Yeah.
With Pogba there, maybe get the goals, get 1-2 up, and then we can lock it up. You know.
Yeah. Agreed. Do the job. Get the job done. Come off.
Yeah. That's the way I would go ahead, especially because it's the Prem now. It's not. I'm so excited, man. Guys, this is amazing. we're in the Prem. We're fighting. We're up there. This is it's a legit title challenge now, officially. So we can't play around, you know? We cannot play. So it's good.
Until the result comes in tomorrow, I'm not gassing in it. I've been keeping it really real.
He's been keeping it real.
Up the screen. Your chest is taking up the screen, man. I can see the pride swelling in you. You know? Come on. We got to say it with confidence, conviction.
But we were talking
about... My mind may well change, but I'm like, before every game, I'm thinking, chat, man, they're gonna blow it.
Yeah, just zip it. Zip it. But again, it's the same thing, isn't it, Mr. B? Okay, Mr. B. Obviously, we talk on this now quite a bit. Yeah. But on Monday, you see my quotes or my comments all the time, and it's almost like I'm just, you know what it is? I'm just dangling the carrot. I'm dangling the carrot all the time. Because
like the carrot and the stick.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm always saying,
stick to beat them, like we did on Sunday.
Yeah.
And then tease them during the week.
Yep, we're 3 years behind them. All we are is 3 years behind them. We've been told we're 3 years behind them, so we're 3 years behind them. Imagine when we catch up with them after that 3 years.
Yeah,
we'll be dangerous. Dangerous.
This is why I'm really like, when you look at Liverpool now, how badly they've dropped off. Even the fans, they're not talking. It's like Stitches, for example. Yeah. I love how he talks. He bigs up his team. He reps his team 100%. Yeah. But I think he's a bit rattled at the moment, you know, because he can't believe what's going on.
Fans are. A lot of them are.
Yeah. And then it's not a long-term thing. They're going for the short-term, this gung-ho football they play. It's burnout. I said from the start, you can't survive. You can't continue like that. We're going for the long-term goal. We're going for long-term goal with our squad, our build and everything else. Look at their weakness in defence the other day. They haven't really got the backup. They're burning out their players, you know? Whereas I'm really happy with... I'm not saying I'm happy with Ollie as a manager, but I'm happy with the direction we're going in, the signings, the confidence we're building. You know, it's really good stuff at the moment, man.
But all his signings seems good. It seems okay signing as well.
You think his signings? Okay. Are they all his signings or the board?
Not really. It's
there's a philosophy behind this.
It's going to be Ed Woodward. It's Ed Woodward.
Yeah. Ed Woodward. And they changed their philosophy recently. You can see they're coming better now with the signings. The little guy from Atlanta the other day, really pleased about that.
Darlow.
Yeah, really pleased.
They're talking about this whole thing with Sancho. Should we go sign Sancho? But I was listening to a reporter, and a reporter said, this guy is better than Sancho. He said he's better than Sancho. This is how much they rate him.
I'll take that.
And he's better.
I'll take that. I will take that.
So, but for me, like I said, right now, doing the reaction show and things like that, it's a boost because it seems like we're in a good place at the moment as Manchester United. Very good place at the moment. We can't take nothing away from what we're doing. Yeah. And it's confidence. We'll just keep getting the confidence. Now, again, if we go on the stats, like we're saying, Man United now, what? the last, say, 7 games, we've drawn against them once in the last 7 games, which was a 3-3 draw. I don't know if any of you guys remember that. We're 2-0 down. We came 2-2, went 3-2 up, and it's 3-2, and they scored in the dying minute last season before last.
I beg your pardon. Who's this against? Sorry,
Sheffield United.
Oh really? I can't recall that. I don't.
Yeah. So they scored in the last kick of the game. We're 2-0 down.
Okay.
It was a poor game, though. I remember that game like it was yesterday. We've played so far. There's 4, but the thing is, with the record isn't that it's not a massive margin because we've played 46 times. So we've won 46 times. We've lost 34 times and drawn 16 games against them.
Well,
when I remember Sheffield United, when early days of the Prem, they were strong, tough place to go. Don't remember. Yeah, I see you got a grey beard there. You must remember that. You know,
Hurst up front, man. Hurst up front.
They caused a problem in the wind. You know,
yeah,
that side was good, but I can't recall much about them being in the Prem, to be honest. When I'm thinking about it now, but looking at them in the league, I don't know if they're on a revival, how's their form, but we got to win. There's no question mark now. We have to win tomorrow.
It's a straight up. It's a straight up by a couple of clear goals. You know what I mean? Do them first. I want us to win the game in the first hour, so that we can take players off. You know, not 2-1.
Can I make a point?
Yeah.
Just quickly, I know, we had a great game on against Liverpool the other day. I can't remember, we played someone big recently, and I was like, yeah, we're on it. And then the next game we played someone weaker, and we started kind of slack, you know.
That's what me and Mr. B was talking about a minute ago.
Oh, okay. And I was thinking, so I hope we start the game tomorrow, not thinking, we're just gonna glide through and think. We have to start with the same intensity that we did, thinking it's Liverpool we're playing. Because this is a title run now. It ain't no joke. Yeah. If we lose tomorrow, it could make or break our season.
Yeah,
thank you.
Because then Man City still got to play a game in hand as well.
That's right.
They're coming on, and they're starting.
Hopefully Sam tonight. Is it they're playing tonight? Hopefully Sam will lock them up tonight.
Yeah,
Big Sam.
Big Sam will do the job for us.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, come on, Sam.
Exactly. We need Big Sam to rescue us. But overall, like we're saying, is we as a team, we need to just go, like you said, kill the game, because Arsenal as well are playing tonight. They put us full strength team against Sheffield, against Southampton.
Southampton, yeah.
So then the problem you have now, if we can go and kill the game off in that first hour tomorrow, we can then say, right, we can take, if Rashford take Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, take Pogba off if we have to. Save them guys for Sunday.
Yeah.
For Saturday,
sorry. Definitely.
No, I hope Ollie's tuning in. This is great advice, you know.
Yeah, we need something. So, but it's sort of like, for me, we're going to go to the last bits now because half an hour we've got normally. So what we're going to do is our prediction for tomorrow's score. So Monday, as you're new to it, let's do this. What's your prediction?
Thanks for having me on. God bless. I think we can get a 1-0, 2-0, just control the game. Don't concede, control the game, 1-0.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Mr. B?
I've got a 2-0. 2-0's in my head, but I think it's more likely to be, whatever we do, we win by 2 goals. 2-0, 3-1. It's going to be a 2-goal deficit.
I was going to go 3-1 because I thought we'll all concede a goal. We'll concede a goal.
I'm convinced we're going to concede. But we're going to score 3.
I'm going to say 3-1. I'm going to say
how
3-1.
Hungry? I think Sheffield United are bypassing this game, thinking about other games around sides around their area in the league to go against. I don't think they're really going to.
Apparently, they've got nine players or first team players who might not be available. So hopefully, they're going to come out there playing a whole load of trash. We murder them early. We get the rest. We get some goal difference, and then we set ourselves up for Arsenal on Sunday.
God willing.
Right. Exactly. That's all we need to do. Hopefully it doesn't turn out to be like Liverpool when they played against Villa and they fought Villa, that little team against Villa, and they gave them a run for their money.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but
I think we're in good form, unlike Liverpool. So I'm not worried about that.
100%. We're not thingy. So guys, we're going to wrap up now. Just stay there at the end. Don't switch off. Just say thanks, guys, for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, and we will be back tomorrow. We'll be back to tomorrow as well. With the, I think we've got the watch along. We've got Liverpool Spurs watch along tomorrow. I believe we have. Tune in for that, guys. Day after tomorrow, Thursday. Yeah. Okay, then. So yeah, tune in, guys, and just keep liking, sharing, and subscribing. FTB Sports. I'm Solo. Thank you, Mr. B. Thank you.
Big up, Mr. B.
Take care, guys.
Big up, Errol. Thank you.
Cheers, bye.